Okay, so today I'm leaving Medellin, Colombia, and I'm heading towards Bogota. I got two little problems. One, not a big deal. One's kind of concerning. The roads, my GPS, Google, and Waze are all telling me different roads are closed, so I'm just gonna pick the closest one and hope for the best. When I was arriving to Medellin, I looked at my chain and some of the links are seized on it, which isn't good. My plan was to replace it in Bogota. It was the weekend while I was here, and I have a flight in Bogota to catch to get to my sister's wedding. So I wasn't able to change the chain here. I don't really have much of a choice but to ride to Bogota on it. You can see it there. It won't move. It'll move here. It'll move here. It'll move here. That link doesn't move. Everything else does. And that's only one. There's a couple of them. So, not ideal. But there's not a whole lot I can do about it. I think I might have a small problem here. I was going through a tunnel, and the police tried to stop me, I think. I didn't see it until too late. And I don't think motorcycles are allowed here, and now... Hola.
¿Cómo está?
Muy bien, ¿y tú?
Bien. Amigo, esta vía es prohibida a las motos, solo carros automóviles, motos no.
¿Motos no?
No.
Oh, ¿por qué?
Porque más adelante hay un túnel de 11 kilómetros y no dejan meter las motos porque empiezan a adelantar y ocasionan accidentes. Abajo no había policía, policía nacional.
Ok.
Otro túnel. No le hicieron la señal de pare, de stop, abajo la policía. Sí, porque por acá no pueden pasar. Lo que pasa es que esta es una vía que va para el aeropuerto, esto es una vía rápida. Acá meto la moto acá.
Sí.
Explíquele usted al policía, dígale que usted no sabía, que como usted no es de acá, que usted casi no sabe leer eso, para que le explique a ella.
Ah, ok.
Listo. Hágale que le plata.
Hola, buenos días.
Buenas, ¿cómo estás?
Oh.
Dime los documentos.
Sí. ¿Cuál documentos quieres?
Los de la moto.
Sí. Sí.
Ah, gracias.
¿Y licencia?
Pero ya eso es que arrancar eso que hay muy pronto.
Un momento.
No, yo llamé y no me contestaron. Vamos para abajo.
Él explícame que no es posible en esta calle, pero mi GPS es aquí.
Vamos para abajo. Vamos para abajo. Yo le enseño, yo le muestro ya. Yo lo llevo.
¿Es posible yo?
No. Vamos para abajo más bien.
Okay. I don't like that he took my license and my ownership. I asked to keep my driver's license and ownership, and he said no. I feel like this is going to turn into a little thing. I'm definitely not paying him any money. He's gone. All right. More fun. Beautiful view over the city. Yeah, so when I was going through the tunnel, I heard a whistling and hey. I looked around, I didn't see anything. I actually didn't see the police. I was kind of looking at my GPS in the road, but I heard something right before I went in the tunnel. And I kind of assumed it might have been the police telling me I couldn't, because I've been in some other places where, for whatever reason, motorcycles aren't allowed in the tunnels. Sure enough, the security guard told me I'm not allowed, and then the police showed up. He asked for my documents. I got my driver's license and my ownership, and he immediately took off. So I think this is going to turn into try and pay me money, which I'm not going to do. Because if he tries to play some game, I'm not really into it. I'm not paying another corrupt Colombian police officer. If I did something wrong, I'll pay my ticket, no problem at all. I have zero problems paying if I do something wrong, but I'm not paying another corrupt guy. Last time I didn't have any time to deal with it. This time, I'd rather pay more money to the government than this guy for corruption. Maybe I'm being a little too jaded and that's not actually what's going to happen. either, so I feel bad, but I don't see any signs about no motorcycles.
Alright, so in all the excitement, I thought I turned the camera on, but it was already running, so I actually turned the camera off and didn't catch the interaction with the police officer. But the camera did help me out. It turned out he did want a bribe. We got off the bike, he walked me out into the street, showed me there was signs that said no motos. In fairness to him, it was completely my fault. I just didn't see them. I was staring down at the GPS, and he walked me back and he made a big deal about it. How it was such a big deal. Took out his ticket pad, started filling out a ticket, filled in all my information, or some of it, and then said, okay, so like, do you want a ticket? And I said, well, of course I don't want a ticket, but you know, what am I going to do? He said, well, what are we going to do? And I said, well, I don't know what you mean. Like, I don't want a ticket, but I accept the consequences of my actions. And if I have to get a ticket, I have to get a ticket. You know, there's nothing really more that I can say. And he kept looking at the camera, looking at me, looking at the camera, looking at me. And he says, is that camera on? And I thought it was on. So I said, yeah, of course it's on. And he just looked at it, looked at me, and he, with a look of disgust, he gave me all my stuff back and just tore out the ticket and said, get out of here, like, go on your way.
Let's go. We got a couple more hours before I'm going to stop for the day. Just a nice, smooth, easy ride. Oh no, I wonder if this is I heard a lot of these roads are closed. I wonder if this is the road is closed. Suspecting, obviously so. These people are waiting, so I'm assuming it's not like closed forever. It might be, I wonder if it's construction one way, or it could be one of these landslides where it's only a couple hours each way each day. Well, it's a really long line though, isn't it? This is indeed an extremely long line. Yo soy canadiense y yo voy a Bogotá, sí. ¿Tú sabes qué ocurrir?
Ah, sí, por aquí en la vía. Y lo que está aquí, a mí de rumbo.
Okay.
Cierran la vía hasta las 5.
Okay, well, that's not ideal. Said the road doesn't open till 5. It's not even 3. That's 2 hours sitting here. And that then means I'll be riding in the dark, which is something I would absolutely really prefer not to be riding an hour into the dark, into 7 o'clock, showing up into God knows where. Alright, well, time to figure out what I'm going to do, or maybe just wait around. Well, I know we're at the road's closed. Not really sure how I feel about this, but these guys, we've watched a bunch of bikes go past. These guys are convinced there's a way through. After seeing those big rocks fall, I don't love the idea, but I think I like the idea of being stuck in the dark even less. So we will find out. But don't die. Yeah, see all those rocks falling. Probably not the best idea. Eso no es posible. That's crazy. All right, well, it looks like just about all the other bikers are gonna try and make it through this along with my new friends. So I'm gonna follow them. Because why not? Oh man, people in Colombia are crazy, so the road's definitely not open. My motorcycle friends were like, follow me, and I asked the worker guy that I'd been talking to, is it okay? And he's like, well, we're not responsible for your safety, but welcome to Colombia. It looks like all the bikers are going with me, not even waiting for the construction equipment to get out of the way. Absolute insanity. Welcome to Colombia indeed. So that actually might have worked out okay. I'm not going to make it to where I'm obviously not making it to Bogota. I'm not even going to make it to where I thought I was going to stay, but there's a town that's about an hour away, so I should get there just before dark. And I found out that it's actually the town where people stay when they go to Pablo Escobar's old place, Hacienda Nápoles.
Well, that was an exciting day, starting off with the getting pulled over by the police and narrowly escaping without having to pay anything, and then getting stuck on the road I was there for I think 2.5 hours just waiting for them to clear all the rocks away. So I didn't make it to Bogota, but I've made it to Doradal. I got quite a long ride tomorrow, but I got here just as it was starting to get dark. But check this, I've never seen this before in a hotel. So there's the shower. And then there's just a hole that I was hearing pour water. Now it's only dripping, but how weird is that? Shower. Oh, dripping hole in the wall.
Alright, so it's a new day and we're heading out. Hopefully we can make it towards Bogota or to Bogota and not have any more closed roads. It's a big old river. I don't know if it's the Magdalena. It's the only river I know in Colombia. Wow. Riding on the wrong side of the highway. No dividers or anything. Already in Colombia, sometimes you come around the corner and there's a car in your lane. I'm just waiting for it to happen here. The Colombian mountain town. It's outside of Bogota. About an hour outside of Bogota. We're back in crazy Bogota traffic. don't mind the Colombian crazy roads outside of the city. Is sort of a predictable chaos to it. Just, everybody's going to do something dumb. Or everybody can do something dumb. But here, there's just too many people to account for what's going on around you.